Cazadoro.
Welcome to your next garden glow-up. If you've got a small front yard and a big love for charming eco-friendly design, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're sharing cozy and clever projects that turn everyday throwaways into front yard showstoppers. Perfect for anyone wanting a bit more joy and green outside their door. All these ideas are crafted with recycled materials, gentle on your wallet, and full of personality. You'll find something to inspire your space. So grab your gardening gloves, a splash of pastel paint, and let's create a small front yard that's big on charm. Turn old wooden pallets into charming garden pathway borders. Simply cut pallets into smaller sections and fill the gaps with soil and low-growing plants like creeping thyme or moss. Paint each plank in soft gray or pastel tones to match the theme. This project not only directs the flow of foot traffic, but also creates a visual rhythm that feels welcoming. You can even stencil small words or garden-themed symbols on each panel like bees, flowers, or hello, for a sweet homey touch. It's a gentle way to transform trash into texture, giving your front yard a rustic meets modern vibe. Plus, the compact design is ideal for narrow spaces or front yard paths without overwhelming the area. Add a few solar lights along the way and it feels like a fairy path to your front door. Got an old tire or two? Don't toss them, stack them. Create a vertical flower tower using 3 tires painted in soft grays or calming pastels. Stack and secure them with garden adhesive or metal stakes, and fill each one with soil. Plant colorful annuals like petunias, marigolds, or nasturtiums that cascade over the edges for a waterfall of blooms. This space-saving project adds instant height and visual interest to even the tiniest front yards. Bonus tip: drill small holes in the bottom tires for drainage, and line them with mesh before adding soil. Whether placed by your mailbox or beside your front steps, this cheerful tower gives a whole new meaning to flower power. Give your garden fence a makeover with a sprinkle of sparkle and charm. Upcycle old mason jars into hanging flower vases or lanterns. Fill them with wildflowers or LED candles, then hang them from reclaimed wood hooks or sturdy twine loops along your fence. Add a touch of lace or jute ribbon around each jar neck for a soft, rustic finish. During the day, they look like floating flower bouquets. At night, they glow like fairy lights. Choose jars in varying sizes to create movement and character. This project adds so much personality without taking up any ground space, perfect for tight front yards or walkways. It's the kind of detail that makes passers-by stop and smile. Stack a few reclaimed wooden crates by your entryway for an instant vertical garden with rustic charm. Position 2 crates on the bottom horizontally, then stack 1 or 2 more vertically on top. Paint them in shades of misty gray and soft white to match your vibe. Fill each crate with potted herbs, trailing ivy, or bright daisies. You can even tuck in decorative rocks or hand-painted signs like "Welcome Home." It's a simple way to create structure in a small yard and frame your front door with cozy greenery. Add small casters underneath if you want it to be mobile, or secure it with garden stakes for windy spots. This layered garden is perfect for renters too. Save your soup cans. Cleaned and painted tin cans make adorable mini flower pots. Attach them directly to your fence or hang them using twine loops or metal brackets. Fill each can with hardy blooms like pansies or begonias, and alternate pastel hues to create a cheerful pattern. Arrange them in rows or scatter them randomly for a whimsical cottage feel. This project is not only budget-friendly but lets you maximize vertical space in the smallest of yards. Bonus idea: label a few with chalkboard paint and plant herbs for a fragrant, functional front yard border. Breathe new life into that wobbly wooden chair sitting in your garage. Remove the seat, paint the frame in soft garden tones like dove gray, and fit a round planter or coir basket into the seat opening. Fill it with bright flowers or even a small fern for a dramatic effect. Place your chair planter near your mailbox, under a tree, or in a shady front yard nook. It adds instant character with very little effort. For extra charm, hang a mini chalkboard sign from the backrest with a message like "Welcome" or "Bloom and Grow." Who knew broken furniture could make such a blooming comeback? Create an eye-catching garden feature by upcycling old mirrors and broken frames. Mount mirrors of various shapes and sizes on a reclaimed wood fence panel or shed wall. The reflections bounce light around your small yard, making it feel larger and more open. Surround the mirrors with recycled tile or colorful ceramic pieces to form a mosaic border. This artistic feature brings sparkle and style to your landscaping and helps brighten shady areas. It's a project that blends creativity with eco-conscious decorating, turning something broken into a beautiful statement. Build a stylish seating area and planter in one. Stack painted cinder blocks to form bench legs, slide in a sturdy wooden plank for the seat, and use the hollow ends of the blocks as mini planters. Paint everything in matching toned soft gray blocks and a pastel top for that signature feel. Plant succulents, small flowering plants, or trailing vines in the block holes. This design not only gives you a cozy spot to sit and sip coffee, but also adds built-in greenery to your front yard. Durable, affordable, and totally custom. This one's a weekend project with big payoff. Repurpose old drawers from a broken dresser into unique garden planters. Paint them in muted pastels, line with landscape fabric, and fill with potting soil. Stack them on bricks or crates for height variation and plant low-growing flowers or herbs inside. You can arrange the drawers to cascade down like garden steps, creating depth in a compact space. Label each drawer with plant names or inspirational words like grow, love, or thrive. It's a creative way to upcycle and bring vintage charm to your outdoor decor ideal for porches and small lawn corners. Transform an old rain gutter into a sleek hanging herb or flower planter. Cut it into sections, drill drainage holes, and suspend with rope or chain from your porch overhang or a sturdy frame. Paint it in a light dove gray and plant with shallow-rooted greenery like lettuce, pansies, or basil. This vertical solution is perfect for narrow front yards and lets you garden at eye level. Add labels or painted designs to each gutter for a little flair. It's minimal, functional, and a conversation starter all in one. Use salvaged bricks to build a spiral-shaped raised garden bed in a small front corner. The spiral design gives you more planting surface in less space and adds visual flow to your garden. Fill it with pollinator-friendly plants like lavender, salvia, and alyssum. The bricks help retain heat, creating a cozy microclimate for your blooms. You can even tuck small solar lights or stepping stones into the design. This project is perfect if you want to grow a mix of herbs and flowers in a compact, sculptural setup. Gather smooth stones or pebbles and paint them in coordinating shades. Think soft whites, warm grays, and pastel blues. Use them to line your front path or form floral patterns between paving stones. Add whimsical touches like ladybug or bee designs, or even write positive affirmations like joy, breathe, and peace. This is a fun project for families, especially with kids. It adds a playful personality to your garden and encourages creativity while staying low cost and eco-friendly. Attach a vintage lantern or upcycled light fixture to a wooden post made from reclaimed lumber. Set it into a flower bed or near your walkway, then fill the lantern with fairy lights or a battery-operated candle. Surround the base with flowering ground cover or painted rocks. It becomes both a guiding light and a statement piece in your front yard. You can also hang wind chimes or a house number from the post for extra function. Cozy lighting makes your garden feel welcoming, even after the sun goes down. Use mismatched old teacups and saucers to line a flower bed or border. Partially bury each cup along the edge of a garden path or lawn, handle side up. Plant tiny blooms or moss in each one. It's whimsical, unexpected, and adds a touch of cottagecore charm. You can glue them to small stakes if you're in a rainy area, or seal the bottom with epoxy for extra durability. This project is perfect for anyone who loves vintage treasures and wants to bring a bit of indoor charm outdoors. Hang an old fabric shoe organizer on a fence or exterior wall and fill each pocket with soil and herbs. Label each pocket with cute tags or fabric paint, and trim the fabric to match your soft garden color palette. This vertical herb garden is super space-saving and ideal for quick kitchen access. Basil, chives, mint, and thyme all thrive in small pockets. Plus, it brings a soft textile element to your outdoor space, blending indoor comfort with fresh air function. And there you have it, 15 bright, cozy, and creative front yard ideas using recycled materials to bring beauty to your space. We hope you're feeling inspired to get your hands dirty and start transforming your front yard into a gorgeous, eco-friendly retreat. Whether you try just one or tackle all 15, remember, it's not about perfection. It's about the joy of creating something meaningful, sustainable, and filled with love. If you enjoyed these ideas, give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share your favorite project in the comments. For more cozy garden content, check out our other videos on small patio gardens and upcycled decor. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening!
Cazadoro.